Hey YouTube, this is a rank game that I played yesterday off of stream, and I just wanted to use this opportunity to show you guys how I play against the Mongol Tower Rush as the Ottomans. So we're going to speed up the early game a little bit. I'm just running my scout around to look for sheep, doing the early military school opening, and it's important in the early game to get as many sheep as you can, because you might use your scout during fighting and to find the villager, and you just want to be set up with some sheep. I get really unlucky and I find almost no sheep out here. Normally there's more sheep just like around your base. So real quick, we'll talk about how you know that the tower rush is coming. With Mongols, you could just assume that the tower rush is coming, but that's not the best play because if they don't go barracks and they don't do a tower rush, they'll hit feudal way before you. And then you'll end up with spearmen that maybe you can't use. Sometimes you can, if you do go for the aggro barracks, you can use the spearmen to attack their gold or to burn down their uvu, but sometimes those things are protected by the Mongol town center, and you won't get any value out of the spearmen. So you really want to be sure that the tower rush is coming before you open military school plus barracks. So this is how I know the tower rush is coming, because he immediately sent his Khan across, and his Khan starts circling my base. And when I see that, that's when I know that the tower rush is very likely coming, and that I'm going to commit to my anti-tower rush build. And so we'll put it on caster mode. What you want to do is get your 2 drop-offs of wood, like you normally would, with the 5 villagers, and you take one of those 5 villagers and put them on food. And you just keep 4 villagers on wood the whole time. That way you can make a barracks, all the buildings you need to make, and produce spearmen. So I get a few more sheep, and I'm just bringing them back to the town center. I just really want to not run out of food during this process. You do not want to be moving out onto berries in the dark age or something. So that would suck. So at this point, I'm just looking for more sheep, but I know the tower rush is about to show up. I'm almost ready to start producing out of my barracks. And there's his village here. And my spearman is just looking around for it, so I happen to catch it. And this is something very important. So you do not want to ever suicide your spearman just trying to kill the villager. You do not want to fall behind in spearman count. Let's say that you have 2 or 3 spearmen and he has 5 out here. If you just dive and try to kill the villager, and he has 5 spearmen, you have 3. Those 5 spearmen are going to do a ton of damage to your 3 spearmen, if not kill them. And then he'll just be able to attack you on the gold. And it will be really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, you do not want to fall behind at spearman count. So I poke the villager a little bit, and then I run, because I'm outnumbered. And I've made this mistake many times, guys. It's not worth it to kill the villager and lose your spearman. Trust me, it's not worth it. I made the mistake a lot. But because I'm able to, we're fighting in my base, I'm able to reinforce way quicker. His spearmen have to run all the way across the map. So from here, you have the advantage as the Ottomans. Once you get this barracks down, it's producing, you've got enough villagers on all the resources, you're in a good position. And you'll see, it's going to be pretty hard for him to take these fights here in a second. And now I have enough that I can, put aggression towards the villager. And so from this point, you just want to get feudal and make sure the tower's not going down over here now or something, because a lot of Mongol players are not going to give up as easy as this player did. They're going to try and drop a tower over here, or on the stone. They're going to try and be sneaky. So you want to be scouting around for that. I would like to show off my micro here. This is Spearman Micro, actually going well for me here in a second. You can see I'm outnumbered, but all of his are low health, so I focused on the low health ones. And now it's a fight I can win. But anyways, the point is we're going to feudal, and look, his villager is all the way back home now. So we're in a pretty good position. We stopped the tower rush. And from here, most of the time you want to check for trade. Most Mongol players are going to go into trade, as we all know. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit and show you guys how I really solidified this win, and yeah, we'll call it a video. We're just doing some little trades out here. At this point, yeah, I don't know why he keeps sending spearmen forward. And I'm taking my scout to go look for trade. I never scouted the deer stones. I just instead went to the corners and started looking for, you know, a silver tree or markets. And I'm just making archers and a little bit of sipahi as well from the military school, as well as the stable. Just preparing for to attack trade. And I quickly realize, as I'm running my scout back here, there is no trade, but I find something nice and juicy instead of the trade. The moment I see this, I'm pretty happy because this is really greedy in his position. And I immediately send my army towards the board. And this is going to be, he's not going to quit after this, but from here on, from this position, I'm able to just win and continue to maintain my advantage and eventually hit early castle age with a big advantage and win the game. So that is how you turn the Mongol tower rush back on them and turn the aggression back onto their side of the map really early into the game. And if you guys have any questions about this build order or playing against Mongols, drop them in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm always happy to help. And let me know what kind of guides you want to see next, as I'm happy to keep doing these kind of videos. I like doing these kind of videos. So, alright, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Hey YouTube, I wanted to add one thing real quick about playing against the Mongols in the Dark Age. The longer the Dark Age goes on, if your opponent keeps making spearmen and keeps trying to drop a new tower and you keep making spearmen, actually it gets more and more into Ottoman favor, so that you will eventually be able to use your Vizier point in the Dark Age and have Dark Age imams healing your spearmen in the fight. Or you could get a Dark Age meter that, you know, provides a melee armor buff. You can go for either one, and then you will have a huge advantage over the Mongols player in your early game spearman fights. I just thought that was an important detail that I wanted to add in. So, yep, thanks again. Have a good day.